If you know, way back in the 70s, they do a lot of analog recording. However, way back in the 90s, that's where the start of digital recording started. So we carry this brand called Elysis, which we front with a lot of amazing, they built a lot of amazing digital recording device, and one of the devices is called ADAT, A-D-A-T. So this ADAT runs on tape, video tape. They call it a super VHS tape. And that was our first step in going into digital recording. And at that point of time, also people in the studios were telling us that there's no way to compare versus the real analog. And but we dive into that, and we realized that after that, a lot of people are actually going into digital recording until today. So you see, this is the point that my boss actually can foresee this thing coming, and proud to say that after that, in the late 90s, his son, Willie Ho's son, called Ho Ying Long, which is supposed to front this today, he's not here today. He came and joined the company in the late 90s and helped Willie out, and followed by the younger son called Ho Sing Long. So I don't know when you have that picture. Yeah, that's the two brothers that you see over there. And yeah, they came in and helped, and yep, that's where it all started. And we were fortunate enough because we got a very nice engagement from a lot of musicians way back in the right from the 80s, how we started in the Peace Center until today. But before we go to City Music 3.0, City Music 2.0 has a long journey because it's like 40 years, so 40 over years. And that long journey of 40 over years, we met a lot of amazing people. That includes the musicians and also singers and many more. People like, if you know Power Station, the band Power Station, and then we have Eric Moo, the very old legends. We have, if you see A.R. Rahman, those who know the Bollywood star A.R. Rahman, he was here at our Peace Center. We have Tanya Chua, music producers like Kenzie, Keng Long, Ricky Ho, and many more. They were here at Peace Center in our City Music 2.0. We have also, before we shifted here, we have Ali from Sleek. He was there to got us to interview and all that. So City Music 2.0 also has changed us so much because from, as I said again, we started out selling digital, first digital recording workstation. We were selling brands like QRG, that's from Japan. We carry brand like Zoom. Zoom is another interesting product. I believe you use the Zoom recorders. So initially, Zoom is not the conference program or app called Zoom, but it started actually way back in 1986. So Zoom started way back in 1986. They were the first company that built multi-effects processor. In the early days, if you play guitar, who play guitar here? Any guitarists? No guitarists? Okay. So now guitarists usually they will use stomp boxes, all those pedals, step ones, but Zoom was the first company that moved forward, and they could see this coming. It's like, why you play one pedal? Okay, in the early days, right, you see pedals from one end to another, one compressor, digital delay, reverb, all that. So you're going to do like this, from play, like say, a distortion, you're going to, and I'm going to play my delay. So it's like an exercise for me. even though we are very close to the what you call that, the institutions there, we have NAFA, we have LaSalle, we have SOTA schools there, but we realized that slowly we have less traffic or less walking in. We still have the old, our old friends of our old customer way back from, let's say, City Music 1.0, from Ras Basah, the old people, still coming to our store, but in terms of the younger generation, we don't see this coming to our store. And that's why we actually build up our, before we go to Music 3.0, we have the 2.0 first, where, I don't know whether we have that's our website. Yeah, for FYI, we started at our old website. Right, suddenly just flashback, became older. Okay, so we started building our website, and people are slowly buying things on our website. And and that's why we thought that we want to reach out to these people that basically don't go to a physical store. And that's where we realized that, hey, look, we need to not only just, because, of course, people like yourself, we will just want to find out product, just Google and blah, 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 and okay, based on reviews. But for us, we incorporated how to use it, live, and show them, we give the total solutions to our customers. That's our goal. And we realized that, a lot of us actually, even though we know probably we can know the product from that YouTube and stuff like that, it's still the experience that that we want customer to experience it. That's what our objective, and that is when we do a lot of podcasts. A live stream, so-called video podcast, and at the time, even before COVID, we started doing that, inviting musicians to share their experience, and also for us, basically, fronting that to showcase our products, and also our customers to give a little bit of the testimony of their experience in terms of the product, and also as a customer. And as I mentioned, last was Ali from Sleek, and we're trying to bridge between the, because he came out with this song called Swipe, and it was popular in Singapore, in Malaysia, and many places. So we interviewed him and get inspired from his experience. And then soon later, before that, we got hit by COVID, and that was the toughest, as I shared with Mr. Sing Yong. And that was very tough when my boss said, we have to close the shop. We have to close the store. And it was painful for us because we've been daily doing our business. And my boss said, so are we just going to close? And we guys, no sales mean no money. And we all hungry for sales. So what we do back then, we actually run different kind of live stream. We had our, so we started is basically, we need to shut down our store. And what we did was we actually discreetly take some of this equipment and bring back home. And we did live stream from home. So we have a scheduled live stream back in our homes. My room became like a showroom like that already. And a few of my colleagues, others, we were forced in a way to do live stream, and that's how we show our strength to audience, and we got a lot of nice beautiful views from our audience. And on top of that, we do have a very big hit from our musicians out there that was playing and gigging for long years, and they were again it was a total culture shock that because they can no longer be able to play in the band or in the club. So what happened is basically, we contacted them, and they also reached out to us, asking for help, and we collaborated in a way that what we did was, it's very nice for our bosses to actually loan these sets of video recorders and encourage them. We teach them how to actually use this equipment live, for them to be able to be doing, say, Facebook Live and performing live on Facebook. So it was again challenging. So that's how they actually still maintaining their musical skills and performing it via online. And also for us we did our packing of equipment. Amazing, fortunately, because I have an online store, and that online store, that was the City Music 1.0 for that website. Then we have the new website, the second version of our website. And that second version of website, which you probably can go to our website to find out more. And it's total, again, it's a game changer for us because you will see a lot of information, very diversified in terms of finding our products and stuff like that. And not only that, because of these, people are buying from our website. And of course, we have other platforms like Lazada and Shopee talking about website and buying our equipment. Now, just to share with you that during this COVID also, what we did was we have a lot of amazing numbers of people buying from our website. But what actually surprised us was the USB mics. So what happened was during COVID, in fact, before COVID, we have a very high stock of USB microphones. We had about almost reaching to 1,000 USB microphones. We carry amazing range of USB microphones. Okay, we have brands like we have Mackie, we have Shure, and we have Samsung, AKG, and many more. And these brands, they have amazing range of USB microphones. And it was sitting in our warehouse because we thought like, okay, it's slow, it's slow, it's a slow moving product, even though it's a USB mic. But suddenly when COVID happened, it was a game changer again for us. We realized that people are buying USB mics. We sold about more than 600 units of USB mics. And most of the other companies, music stores, they don't have stock. In fact, all over the world, suddenly just out of stock because people are buying USB mics because of the work from home and etc. So we were selling good numbers, and that was what keeping us alive. Yeah. And not only that, because we have amazing team helping us out doing our live stream. On top of that, we also do our packing, and we did live. When we pack our whatever that is going to go out from Shopee, Lazada, and our web store, we had it live on camera and live stream. So that was how we started. We realized that was a game changer for us. And yeah, and then later part, when we were enjoying these nice bits of like changes, suddenly we got to know that Peace Center was on block. That means we have to leave the place. We said, yeah, I grew up there. I've been city music since I was in school. After finish school, I will pop by there and take a look. I always observed this, my guru down there. He was demonstrating this keyboard, and his name is Robert Singh. Well, I would get very inspired by his playing and stuff, and the gadgets that we have at City Music. And I told myself that one day I'm going to be like him, and one day I'm going to be working at City Music. True enough, I started working at City Music in 1994. And so we have to shift, no choice because of en bloc. Well, we take it positively because it's a game changer for us. Despite that, when we move in, some of them try to say, hey, your place is so far away. How come you take the place on? Why we're not fronting as a retail store? No longer a Peace Center, it's a retail shop. Now, again, my boss, we spoke, and he said that, hey, Mike, we miss the good old days of like a school. We used to run a music school, remember? We talked about that. But we can no longer run like a traditional music school, like a ABRSM and all that, because things changed for a reason. And we decided to find this space because we find this space big enough that help us to generate a very different kind of traffic. And what most is basically, we want to break this barrier of few things. One is your generation. Now, because in my generation or previous generation, we don't have internet, right? And most of us will connect via meeting up. We will meet up and say, hey, hi, and blah, blah, and we enjoy that. But now it's very challenging because people just use the phone, like people will find more information and blah, blah. There's a less of interaction. So this place, like what you have today, is because we want to interact with every one of you so that you can understand where we're coming from, and we want to learn from you, and we have things here that basically we can share with you. We're going to share these amazing products with you guys as well, and I really hope that you can spread this, to a lot of your friends out there, that we are here. We help you in many ways in terms of solutions and products and all that stuff. So again, when we moved in, it was quite challenging. because we are only given like 2 weeks to set up this place. And when we shifted here, we call it City Music 3.0. And City Music 3.0, we want to front it a bit different. Our wish list to have a big space. Despite that, it's a little bit outskirt from where we were before. It is because we want that space. We need this space for us to do many things. We want to work with partners. So instead of basically having our customer coming in and say, okay, buy this day, and say, okay, bye-bye, and all that. And, we want to go further than that. We want to stretch ourselves further because we know our strength. What we do is basically we work with content creators. So we collaborate with a lot of influencers and many more. We conduct workshops here, and we not only run these workshops, we get people to also help us and support us with the workshops and stuff like that. So when we started here, when we shifted here way back in May and June, we were already back to back with so many events, planning and all that. We was so overwhelmed, especially our marketing team preparing to go one after another to market our events and stuff like that. It was very, very challenging. And yeah, but we were enjoying it because we have a lot of people coming in despite it's just far away. We have a guitar, what you call that, the BYOG, which, teach you how to basic set up your guitars. We have that workshop. We even collaborate with, let's say, Eric and Lila, who's Lila. Basically, she is a busker, and then we also have a few others, which have a content creation seminar here, workshop that we run. This few, podcasts as well. So we dive into all the various kinds of events here, and more to come this year. We are still planning amazing events coming up this year. That's what our plans are. And as you know, how we different from other music stores, because usually most of the music stores are fronting just selling music instrument. We are moving very much into different kinds of things, like which I share with Mr. Xin Yong. We carry Zhiyin lightings, we carry Amaran lightings. So he has amazing range of products. Why we dive into this? Why we are different? Because we use this product, because we do a lot of YouTube in terms of brand awareness, and fronting all these tutorial videos, and we use these cameras and lightings, to incorporate to our videos to make it look better and all that stuff. So since we are using it, why not we sell it? So, and we got a lot of beautiful support from people. We share this so that, people like musicians or wannabes or even prosumer or home musicians, you can ask help from us. We show them how basically these are all about, because if you buy from, let's say, for example, all those camera shops, they only sell you cameras. For us, we sell the solutions. We are also the dealer for Blackmagic. If you see the cameras over there. So we do live stream with these cameras, which later on we're going to show you. Basically, we'll be doing live stream later on, as well as we carry Sony cameras. We carry ZV-1 cameras. That's how we do our live stream, as well as nice, amazing range of product by Amaran, as well as Jayin. Okay, so I think that's about all to wrap up for just, and hang on a while. I get my colleague to come next and share his knowledge with all of you. Thank you very much.
Okay, hello everybody. My name is Lionel, also known as Smash Prop Junkie. So I'm a content creator on YouTube. I'm a YouTuber. So I've been doing this since 2013. So currently I'm also an advisor, product advisor here at City Music. So just going to run. Okay, I see everyone very tense. Mala, this group very quiet. Let's break the ice a bit. Okay, how many of you guys are musicians? Any musician? One. Okay, great. 1, 2. Okay, at least not bad. Got 2 today. So what kind of instruments do you play? Maybe the lady and not. Wow, that's multi-instrumentalist already. Awesome. So I think this place will be very suitable for you. You got basically the instruments that you play. We have them here. How about you? Flute. Do we have flutes here? We got digital flute here. So you can try that out as well. So you got two musicians here. All right, next question. Do we have any content creators? YouTubers, Twitch guys, TikTok? Anybody? Don't be shy. Anybody? I see fingers pointing that side already. So do we have? In front have? I think in front have. Right, okay. So TikTok, YouTube, or... You do? Okay, so how do you do your content? Yeah, or where? Which platform? Sorry. TikTok, Instagram. Awesome. So, okay. So, how many of you do video production and stuff? Everyone here? Right. So, audio as well. So, I guess so those are the primary things that we will do. So, okay. Right now we are in a so-called studio environment. As you look around, you can see in front of me right now. This is a mixer. Right, so this is the Mackie DLZ Creator. Basically, I have 4 microphones connected up, 4 headphones connected up. This signal is being sent to my guy there, the guy with the mask and cap. That's Marlon. Every event, live stream or whatever it is, there's always a lot of things happening. So one of them is, of course, the talent who's in front right now. Right, then of course behind the scenes we have Marlon there, who's in charge of marketing. He's controlling everything, the slides and everything. He's organizing everything. Then on this side we have Miss Serene, she's our intern here. She's also helping us with the back-end stuff. Over there we got Yishi, used to be our intern, and she's currently a part-timer here. Then we got Miss Farhana there on the camera. Then she got Mike there, see, making content. See, no shy. No shy, make content. Right, so there's a lot of things going on. So a few things that when we do content, very first thing is we talk about will be sound, right? How do you want to project your sound out to your audience? So we have various different kinds of microphones. So we have 2 different kinds of microphones. I think a lot of you should be aware already. We have the dynamic microphone, like this one here. I think this one is something very familiar. You see this on a lot of streams, a lot of podcasts. Right, you see this on Joe Rogan as well. A lot of podcasters is using this microphone. This is Shure SM7B. Okay, for good reason. It's a very good microphone. Not cheap, okay, but it's very good microphone. And in terms of marketing, I think this was marketed very well. A lot of very popular streamers, podcasters are using this. And once a lot of people start to see that on stream, this is the one. Probably this is the one to get, right? Then we got, a whole range of microphones. So let me throw a question to you guys. Do you all know the difference between a dynamic microphone and a condenser microphone? Anybody got an answer for me? I got a prize for you. Anybody? Don't have, Okay, so differences between a condenser and a dynamic microphone. So let's talk about dynamic microphone first. So this is SM7B, Shure SM7B. This is a dynamic microphone. Dynamic microphone, to put in easy terms to understand, it only tries to capture what's in front of it. Anything that's a little bit further away is not going to be captured in, right? It's very focused, very straight up focused. Used a lot of times on podcasts, and live streams, live streams, and karaoke, right? You see people karaoke when they sing, that's a dynamic microphone. Now let's talk about condenser microphones. Condenser microphones, on the other hand, is a little bit different. It's more sensitive. It's very sensitive, right? You also need 48 volts of phantom power to power up the microphone. So you need to make sure that your mixer has that ability to power up the microphone. It's very sensitive. Condenser microphones are generally used in studio environments. You want to capture instruments, sounds very clear, very crisp, right? But the downside is that your environment needs to be conditioned. That means it needs to be very quiet. If, let's say, you're using a condenser microphone in a room, maybe your room is near the road, you can't hear it with your ears, but when you put a condenser microphone, everything is amplified. You can hear your neighbors talking also. Okay, not that you should go and eavesdrop, but no, you can hear a little bit here and there. Even like the sound of your aircon will pick up everything. Even the fan, everything will pick up. So there's no right or wrong. For podcast live streams, we tend to favor towards the dynamic microphone. Reasons because, like, let's say, for example, if I have another 3 more guests here, if I'm asking guest A a question and guest A is talking, his or her voice will actually bleed into my microphone and the other microphones around if it's a condenser. So in this type of scenarios, I think a dynamic microphone will be actually much better. Right. Then for video-wise as well, we are using Blackmagic design cameras. You can see over there, we got 2. They got the pocket camera, 6K. We got the studio camera. See, got light some more. Yeah. So cameras is another aspect. Then lighting. Let's talk about lighting. So lighting, we are using aperture by Amaran. So all these lights that you can see around us, all right, all these are all controlled via an app, right? It's called the Citus app. You can actually download this app onto your mobile device, whether it's iPhone or even Android, you can download it. And you can very simply just adjust the lighting just on the iPad, okay, or on your mobile device. Let's try. Marlon, let's do a bit of lighting, do a light show for us, bro. See? Everything is controlled. So when you come to a lighting environment, when you're doing a stream or even you're filming a movie set, right? Lighting is very important. You have to adjust the temperature according to the mood of the film, also according to your subject as well, right? So, Marlon, come do a bit of fancy thing. For that fancy, bro. Right. Yeah, okay. You can actually adjust everything on that. So only have one person behind the iPad controlling all the lights, setting different temperatures. If you look behind me, now we have the tube lights, right? This will actually create an atmosphere as well, right? When you look at certain streams on whatever platform you're watching on, you can see a lot of RGB in the background. That actually entices the viewers as well. It's like, wow, very fancy, yeah? Got a lot of nice lighting. Hey, where's the small tube light? Yeah, can I have that? Right, so things like this as well, really small, handy, turn on, hopefully got battery, right? So this is just one color. Then we can actually select into, no battery lah, bro. Okay, anyway, later we'll charge this up, then you can play with this. So these are the big versions lah. So you got the small ones as well. These are great because you can actually hide it behind devices, and this light will be projected to your subject. Okay? Okay, so what we're going to do, we're going to do something fun, okay? We're going to go live. We're going to do a live stream now, okay? And the objective of this live stream is I'm going to introduce, just to let you guys feel like, how is it like what we do here when we are doing a live stream. There are a lot of things going on. The objective today is I'm going to try to promote these headphones to our viewers and this little nifty device as well, okay? But before I begin, how about we invite two persons to come up? And two volunteers, just two lah. Two volunteers. I got 3 microphones, got 3 also can. So maybe I can invite some of you guys, if we're going to be on stream, maybe just come up, join me, then we just have a little podcast. Can anybody? Don't shy, don't shy, don't want to be alone. Anybody? Come lah, come and have some fun. No stress. Okay, participation marks, anyone goes. Yeah, come. You get a freebie from me as well. You get some free gifts. Oh, got participation points, bro. Not bad. Anybody? Come lah, don't shy lah, one lah. Don't have. Okay, don't have that. I have to solo this already lah. Okay? Okay, come, Marlon. Let's do aka Smash Up Junkie here at City Music 3.0. I just said 2.0. 3.0, and we have the students from Ngee Ann Polytechnic here with us today at our space. We got 5,000 of them here. Say hi, everybody. Wave. 5,000. The rest of the 4,980 has gone to the bathroom at the same time. Right, we got a really huge bathroom. So they're here today to understand podcasting, live streaming, learn a bit more about the products here at City Music. But more importantly today, I have a task on hand. I want to introduce you to the new Audio Technica ATH M50 STS. So STS, what does STS mean? STS means streamer. It's a streamer headset, right? Most headset gaming. How many of you guys game here? I bet this is a question everyone is applicable at. Everybody games here? Be whether from mobile devices to PC, console, great. So there are a lot. So you have, when you're playing online games, this is something you will have, right? Check to your lobby, check to your teammates. What's great about this headphone? This headphone is actually very iconic. This is actually a cross between the Audio Technica M50X, which is very popular studio monitoring headphones, right? And they cross it to a very popular condenser microphone, which is the Audio Technica AT2020, right? They cross these two together. They put the M50X, AT2020, one night stand. This is what happens. Now you have a condenser microphone on a streamer headset, right? So this is the AT2020 condenser microphone, and this is the ATH M50, the studio monitoring headset. Put these two together, and this is what you get, right? Super clear quality. If you're in the game lobby, you want to scold somebody, make sure they hear you loud and clear. Every pronunciation, every vulgarity will come out very clear, right? Can you hear your footsteps, those guys who play FPS games, right? Every footstep, any direction, you know someone's up to get you, right? Or you can hear. You can actually turn this around sideways as well. So this is the newly released, right? On the other side, when we talk about connections, so we have a XLR input. You guys know what's XLR, right? Right, XLR. Then on this side, so this basically is a connection to your microphone. Then this is your connection to your headphones. So just plug this into your interface, right? Then you'll be able to use already. Super clear quality when you listen to it, and super clear quality when you're speaking to it as well. So this currently, right now, guys, is going for 200-ish, right? Of course, if you come and look for me, I give you a better discount. So guys, on where are we on? We are on Facebook and YouTube. We're on YouTube. So the guys on YouTube, if you want to get this, head over to cinemusic.com.sg, add to cart, ATH M50X STS, available right to you right now. Okay, so how many of you know what is a audio interface? Oh no, what's audio interface? Don't know. Okay, so this is a tiny little audio interface. Okay, audio interface, the main job of an audio interface is to convert real life sounds into a digital format. So our devices like our computer or even your mobile devices, you can actually use something like this. What set this apart with the other audio interfaces? You have so many kinds of audio interfaces in the market. What sets this apart? This one, you can use it with your mobile device. So guys who watch IRL streams, you want to wonder, well, how do you get such a good sound, you know? You can actually get something like this, connect it to your mobile device, okay? And then connect any kind of microphone you want. Okay, you can use this on a PC, Mac, or even your mobile device. So this is something really nifty. This is the Zoom AMS22. They have another two different versions. It's a 22, 24, 44, and what's the other one? See, 22, 24, 44. But the differences, this has only one input. The 24 will have two inputs, and the 44 will have four inputs. So depending on how many you need, right? So in the case like this, like we talk about the ATH M50X, how would I connect this to a mobile phone? Possible? Not possible, right? Then you look at XLR, it's like, oh my gosh, how am I going to connect this? I mean, 3.5 mm, sure, you can connect this, okay? But how do I connect this? So this is where the Zoom AMS22 come into play. I can just connect this via USB. Okay, use this USB-C here. Connect this over to your phone. If you're using Android, C to C, no problem. If you're using an iOS device, you need a, what do you call that? Lightning to USB converter. Plug this in. You get the microphone part in. Plug this in here. Plug this into the headphone part. USB into your phone. Done. You can use this on your mobile device. So you can also use this for a lot of other things. When we do content here at Cine Music, when we do content for TikTok or Instagram, this is something we always use. Because like for you guys who do content on TikTok, you should know you're fairly limited and you can only do it on your mobile device. So when we do live streams and stuff, this is what we use. So this is one of the things. So the AMS 22, 24, and 44, we have three different versions. So these are actually going at discounted price right now. I'm not sure if it's discounted, but if you look for me, I give you discount. So, right? So this is available at cinemusic.com.sg. Get it now, get it as a set, get it as a pair, right? And you'll be ready to stream in no time. Okay? So let me see. Okay. So some other questions, let's say for our guys here at Ngee Ann Poly. So what are the courses what is the main course you're taking now? Because the last batch was from film and media studies, something like that. How about you guys? Same? Same? See, Marlon, same? Same. Just now asking Marlon, hey, Marlon, is it the same course? They say, I think so. Okay, so now I know. So what are maybe I ask this gentleman here, what kind of editing software do you use? Premiere Pro, that's for video. So that will be basically your industry standard Premiere Pro. Then how about audio? Adobe Audition, right? Right. So anybody use any other production software here? Off the bat. That means maybe at home. Maybe I know in school you're using a particular software, but at home, do you use any other software? Or you favor any software? Or you like wish that, if only the school give me this software to do editing? Anybody? Have you all tried any other editing software? Don't have. Okay, there's a lot of editing software, but of course your course requires you to use Adobe Premiere. Go ahead, use that. That's an industry standard. It's a very good skill to have. Then later you can actually explore on other things as well. Other software like more consumer-based, I would say not really consumer, but there's of course Final Cut Pro if you're using iOS devices, Mac devices. There's also DaVinci Resolve, which I'm personally using DaVinci Resolve as well. So there are a lot of options. There's no right or wrong. I always feel that when it comes to software, the software that helps you get to the finish line, the most efficient one, the most fastest and most efficient is the winner, right? There's no better software. Everyone has the pros and cons, right? So, okay, before I end off, is there any other any questions you guys would like to ask me regarding maybe audio, video? I can try my best to explain to you or give you some answers. Anybody? Yeah, actually, I got a lot of free gift want to give out, but nobody want to take. Yeah. Go on.
What question?
Okay, come. Let's go, man. Okay, let's do it. What question? Okay. Can somebody tell me if I'm doing a podcast, what kind of microphone should I use?
Dynamic.
Ooh, dynamic. Okay, come this lady, come on. Oh, she's very fast. She never raised hand and she's just dynamic. Okay, what size I got? I got M, L,
This is
S.
This is bag.
No, this is t-shirts.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, S, M, S. Okay, here you go. Big round of applause. Okay, come. One more question? Okay, I got a few more gifts to give out. Can somebody tell me what is the brand of this product? It's easy, it's printed there. Must make it difficult. I move it around so you can't really see. Okay, I hold it still. I don't know, you tell me. Zoom? Okay, come on up. So this is a Zoom AMS22. What size would you like, sir? L. Here you go. Congrats. Okay, now, another question. So as you all just now I mentioned in the stream, this is an Audio Technica ATH M50X STS, right? Can somebody tell me this microphone here, it's not very obvious one, okay? This microphone here, where is it made from? No, I'm kidding. Is it condenser or dynamic? Condenser or dynamic microphone? Sorry? Condenser. Okay, come on. Yes. Okay, size? M? Okay, here you go, M. I got no more M already, so the next person come up must be a S or a M. I still got one more M. Right. Okay, come. Okay, one last question, okay? Can somebody tell me, I'll fill up the end my sentence, City Music version what? What version are we at now? 3.0? Okay, come on. See, easy. Basically, okay, what size?
I don't know what size.
I got, wow. I think S lah. Okay, there you go. Congrats. Okay, so, okay, thank you guys once again, Ngee Ann Polytechnic. Thank you for dropping by. Before you guys go, of course, we have my colleague there, Yishi, the lady in the pink sweater. She'll be going around doing interviews. She'll be giving you some freebies as well, right? So if you just help her, maybe conduct some interviews, then yeah, she'll give you some freebies. Feel free to roam around our space here. If there's something you want, or if there are any questions, just feel free to ask any one of the staff here. If you want to come up and play with this, we'll still be on live, right? You can come up here, play with our mixer here. We got 4 microphones. I'll turn them on for you. Can do your mini podcast here. We got another station over there as well, and we got another station which is where our guitars are. So yeah, feel free to look around, play around. Any questions, just let us know. Okay, right. Thank you guys so much for being here today. Hope to see you guys here again soon. Bye. Okay, very good. Yeah.
Okay, guys. So thanks to City Music and everyone for hosting us. They said you can look around, take a look around. If you have any questions, ask them about the equipment. Some of the equipment that you see actually we use in school, like the ATH headphones, Sennheiser mics, some of the stuff you might see around in school. Yeah, so ask them about it. If you're into lighting, there's Amaran stuff and Zurin stuff, or Blackmagic, which is the cameras and the things that you all might not used because we don't have them in school, but you will see them outside because a lot of content creators use them.
Yeah.
Okay? Or you can always ask me lah. Okay?
If you guys are also interested, I got leaks of 3 new products that are supposed to be launched. I think in US time and our time it's supposed to be tomorrow lah. But you guys are looking at it first. So we got the Mackie DLZ Creator XS, which is the smaller version of this. Then we got a mobile mix. Yes, I think 8 channels in this small little nifty device for you to do live streaming. Then we got a mainstream. Mainstream basically for you gamers, you're going to do your game stream. It has a HDMI pass-through. It's pretty much like your Elgato, okay? But it's not Elgato. You're not going to pay Elgato prices. This is much more affordable than Elgato. Feel free to take a look at that. I think you guys will be the first ones in Singapore to have a look at this, right? This will actually only be released to the public tomorrow, right? Yeah. You say, huh? Are you showing it? You sure? Yeah. Okay, so feel free to take a look around. Okay, all right. See you guys in a bit.
Okay, you all can walk around, ask questions, take a look at the mixers if you are interested. Go around, go around.
Test. 1, 2, 1, 2. Test 1, 2.